coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Detroit Lions. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. A first down throw. Here's Franks. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. And that looked almost to be a case of, quarterback saying, hey, I'm going to throw this as far as I can and hope you run under it. Mission accomplished.
And that's how you start a drive, because you know they have this play in their back pocket, waiting for the right time to unleash it. And boy, did they pick the right opportunity. Unleashed it big time, and that was also a big-time throw.
Yeah, that throw, my goodness, and even 70 yards through the air. From the 5, 2nd and 4.
52 blaster. Check you. Hey, check Mega.
Now Franks. A quick hitter, complete. It's Brown. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Lions march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. First play's a run with Nwangu, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. McDonald sets to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up a touchdown in the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Here's McDonald to throw. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior, In this case, the win goes to the defense.
A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And the Lions will take over. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
Frank's throw brought in by Bellinger. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Franks. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Franks now. Towards the end zone for Brown. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Throw right side, taken in by Bellinger. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. The Lions at 6-0. What a start to the season for them. And they have certainly got it rolling as of late. Winners of 6 in a row.
And I think this is where, as a head coach, you show your team some trust.
Touchdown! DeAndre Swift, 28 yards. And the Lions have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, heal up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, no longer. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Throwing is McDonald. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter, and then they seem to be clicking on all three phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick six.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From the 10. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly going the wrong way, aren't they? Because it looked like they have things pointing in the right direction, but now they've lost 2 straight, and that means this game is vital, extremely important, because if they fall 2 games below 500, the road back into playoff contention, awfully difficult.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. McDonald. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line. It's a sack. 21-0 our score after 1. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, McDonald. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. Can't ask for much more than that. A 50-yard punt followed by a loss on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in week 4, and it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit. On 2nd down, Franks again. Got a man, it's Brown. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for the Lions.
On 1st down, here's Franks. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
That's good for the Lions.
Franks looking to throw. Quick hitch, complete. It's Brown. No gain on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Franks now on 2nd down. This is caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
A chance to really put this game out of reach. Here's 3rd and goal. Working out of the gun, Franks. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Marquise Brown, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Lions are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 28-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Able to shake him off. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They're going to try and throw. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Black shot. You, yellow. Ready?
It's Franks now from the shotgun. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Fight two. Right. Steal, black. Ready.
Franks now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The offense schemed going 5 wide, trying to create a chance for the big shot, and they took it. If he comes down with that one, that's a huge offensive swing. But credit the defense with a nice play, knocking that one away.
Red, yellow. Blaster, stick. Black ultra.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Hollywood Marquise Brown on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the rout is on here in this first half. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ballgame, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm about to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of a quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Another run now for Nwangu. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. Yetur Gross-Matos there to bring him down. On 2nd down, here's Nwangu. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. From the gun, it's McDonald. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 32-yard line.
First down, Vikings.
Out of the gun, McDonald. This pass caught by Hamler. That was signaling a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McDonald. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And the Lions force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Let's go now. Watch out now. 50 Fury.
And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gold. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. This is taken just shy of the 10. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Back to throw. McDonald. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
46 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the gun on third down, McDonald. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Nwangu going to get it on the counter. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Play action, it's McDonald. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 17-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, Vikings.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. And he's brought down. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Nwangu. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. With his 6th rushing touchdown on the year, 10th overall. And the Vikings are able to claw one back. Zerline good with a PAT. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. Now Franks. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Franks. He's going deep for Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to get this down near the 25. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Franks. And this is caught. It's Brown. And in from the Lions, touchdown. Marquise Brown, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Lions have taken a 6-touchdown lead.
Boy, another score. This lead gets even bigger. And, Charles, we haven't even hit the fourth quarter yet.
Well, forget the deficit, right? They're really not going to cut into that a heck of a lot. But how can they get out of here with some dignity? Can they get a stop or two? Can they make a play on offense themselves? Anything to start to feel better about what's happened to them here in this one.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Out of his end zone, here comes Jalen Reagor. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Going back to the same well, it's Hockenson again.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Vikings first down.
They go play action with McDonald. And his throw here is incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. McDonald sets to throw. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's McDonald to throw. He's got it at the 15. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Throwing is McDonald. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Vikings get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
Taken from about the 12. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they got this one well in hand. On 1st and 10, Franks. He's going deep for Brown. He's got it at the 15. A big play there for Detroit. 65 yards.
65 yards is the gain on the play. That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown from 13 yards out. And the Lions add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. This is taken just shy of the 10. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue. And now here is another interception. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
A 2nd down throw coming for Franks. And Sharp hauls it in. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's good for the Lions. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Franks. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Hollywood Marquise Brown, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Hawkinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. McDonald. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to go up top again. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. So still throwing here in the 4th quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, but he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to because, as you noted, this is a chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Taken in at the 3. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out to this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Franks looking to throw. He's going deep for Brown. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. Well, this has been another impressive display by this undefeated team, Charles, and it looks like they're going to stay that way after this one.
Yeah, one of the league's best offenses. They've stayed on brand in this contest because they continue to look good at what they do. Just added a late touchdown. Now they're really hammering home just how good they've been all year long, letting the rest of the league take notice.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this fourth quarter. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. McDonald. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And they approach this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They go play action here on first down. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. Off-play action. McDonald. This is Rager with it on the crossing pattern. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Off the play fake. McDonald. His throw incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Lions are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And he's taken down. gets this across the 25-yard line.
18. That's good for the Lions. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And they take a knee. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took it.